Welcome back to Talking Pop Culture. Firstly, I got to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. 300 subscribers. We appreciate it. Thank you. I don't do this YouTube to be rich, famous, quit my job so I can be a YouTuber. Hell no. I got a good 9 to 5 job, Monday to Friday. Gives me that good work-life balance so I can work, enjoy work, come do these videos, read comics. I enjoy my life. I don't tend to quit and try to get rich and famous. That's not why I do these giveaways. I know a lot of YouTubers do these giveaways to build a clientele because they want to make money. They want to quit. I don't do that, and there's nothing wrong if they want to do that. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. Me, I'm trying to build a community where we can all get together. I don't have friends to talk about comics and movies. I've got like one friend, but I don't have a bunch of friends. You know, having more opinions and listening to more people talk, to me, is a lot more enjoyable. You know what I mean? So that's why I've done this. That's why I'm doing this and continuing to do this. We're going to talk about Ed Brubaker because I read Kill or Be Killed, which is hands down the greatest comic. I've been reading comics for 20 plus years. Hands down the greatest comic book I've ever read. 100%. How I discovered this man. I know that he wrote some Marvel, but unfortunately when he was writing Marvel, I wasn't reading Marvel. I was on DC. I've always been a DC fanboy. Never even read indies. Always strictly DC. Okay, then I started to venture out, read Marvel. Started enjoying Marvel. I then saw this book, Pulp, by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. I don't know if that's how you say his name, Ed Brubaker, but that's how I'm saying it. I love my Westerns, and I feel that we do not have enough Westerns out there. And I know it's a dying kind of, market, but I love my Westerns. And when I read this, I fell in love with it. I was like, this is really good. I'm going to do some more research and read more about Ed Brubaker. So if you haven't read this, read it. This got released just probably a year after it. Reckless. Now, when I read this book, I think it came out last year. Was it last year? I haven't got the date on here. I think it was last year. When I read this book, I was like, God damn, this is fucking amazing. Sorry that I swore, but when I'm impassioned about something, I swear. It's crime, psychological kind of thriller. It's not your action superhero. It's not that kind of stuff. All right, it's more of a crime, psychological thriller, and I absolutely loved it. And I thought, man, this book can never be topped. Never. That's what I thought until I read the follow-up, Friend of the Devil. Whoo! This is hands down. I'm not going to, because Kill or Be Killed is, yes, I'm saying it's the greatest comic book that I've read, but because it was released, a while back, this was released this year. This is the book of the year. I mark my words. I've told my friends from 1 month later on the podcast, buy these books. If you don't like them, I'll send you the money. That's how confident, and even friends here in Australia, I've told them, buy Kill or Be Killed. If you don't like it, I'll give you your money back, because that's how confident I am. This is hands down the greatest book of the year. You don't really need to read Reckless, right, to understand what's going on in this book. You read Reckless to understand his backstory, his history, his origin, how he became who he became. This just, continues on. But my God, the ending, the twists, the turns that this has, amazing. So then I asked my comic book shop. I said, dude, I'm in love with Ed Brubaker. Give me something. He said, listen, Kill or Be Killed. Some people have enjoyed that. So I picked it up, okay? I've got all 4 volumes, okay? Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, and then obviously the last one, which I love the cover of this one, Volume 4. When I first read Volume 1, I turned to my girlfriend while she's sitting on the couch and I said, holy shit, this is hands down the greatest book I've read. Now, she's not a comic book fan, okay? And then I had to, that weekend, rush down there, get Volume 2. I read Volume 2, and I was like, oh my God, this cannot get any better than what it is. Okay, now let me just read. I'll read what at the back says, all right, so there's no spoilers, all right? Dylan is just an average, depressed grad student until a failed suicide attempt changes everything he knows and propels him against his will into a life of vigilante justice, okay? So that's what it's about. It is just, I don't know, this is going to sound really messed up, but I don't know if I can just relate to this bloke because, hey, I suffer from depression and anxiety. I have it. It's not something I'm, I don't feel bad about it. I don't care. I tell people. I'm very open about it because I feel that, it's a disease that's not really recognized as much as everything else, and it should be. So reading this book, I feel for this guy. Didn't agree with what he was doing, but I felt for him. But after I read volume 3, I was just like, man, I don't want this book to end. I don't want it to end. And then, just as I picked up number 4, my girlfriend started reading volume number 1, and she turned to me and she goes, oh my God, I absolutely love this. This is someone that has never been interested with comics and that. She said, I would never read, she doesn't like superheroes, she probably never would read a superhero one, but she read this and she said, this is amazing. Because it just really does mess with your head, because you're like, you know what? I agree with what he's doing. And then you start feeling, no, I can't agree with what he's doing because it's wrong. But then the twists, the turns, just how messed up this bloke is. And I'm not saying being messed up in the head is bad, but just seeing how he deals with things and seeing his reasons of why he's doing things, all right? Because he's going around killing people, okay? He's going killing mobsters and rapers, and he's going killing bad people. And just seeing his excuse and his reason for doing it is fucking it's amazing. And then obviously he's putting himself in, like, killing mobsters. Mobsters are now trying to find who he is, because, they've got the vigilante in the newspaper and that. So they're trying to hunt this guy down, and he's just doing all this fucked up shit. Honestly, if you haven't read it, I can honestly say, read it. I promise you will not be disappointed. All right, I would never recommend something that I felt that was no good and, ruin my credibility, because I do review comic books on my YouTube, my Instagram account. So I will always, I'll never recommend something that I feel is garbage. But hey, some things that I feel that is garbage, another person treasures. Okay, so, but Kill or Be Killed, honestly, put it on your list. Friend of the Devil and Reckless, put it on your list. Pulp, not so much, because you've got to really be a Western kind of fan and a crime kind of fan. But Reckless and Friend of the Devil, read them too. Get onto them. I think the 3rd book comes out in September. Kill or Be Killed. Now, Criminal's going to be the next one on my list. So I'm on this Ed Brubaker fan wagon, whatever you want to call it. I'm buying every single book. Okay? Obviously not going to hunt down the comics. Single issues is going to cost too much. But I'm going to buy every single Ed Brubaker volume book that I can get my hands on. So I know it's going to be a bit expensive. But man, when it's something I love and enjoy like this, I'll keep going. But honestly, Kill or Be Killed. I can't praise it enough. I wish Ed Brubaker was watching this video so I could say thank you, man. You are just an amazing writer. Absolutely amazing. And Sean Phillips, man, the artwork is just as good. The scenes that he draws, that Ed Brubaker obviously explains to him, and the scenes that he brings the book even more to life. It is just amazing. Get on it if you haven't done so. And if you have read it, let me know in the comment section below. No spoilers. I want people to be able to read it. Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are, so that other people can say, okay, maybe it's just not me that's just over-bragging about this. But let us know in the comment section below. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for the 300 subscribers. We appreciate it. 400 subscribers is the next goal. We're going to do giveaways every 100 subs. So be sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. And like always, please take care of yourself and most importantly, each other. Peace.